to the Gaokao, China's national college entrance exam. An exam so difficult, so competitive, that it is simply known as the hardest exam in the world. But in this crucible of pressure, some students don't just survive. They dominate. They are the toppers, the academic elite. How do they do it? It's not a secret genius. It is a system. A three-part protocol of discipline and strategy that is one of the most effective, if brutal, in the world. Today, we deconstruct that system. Pillar 1, the sea of questions, forging strength through volume. The first pillar is the most famous and the most intimidating. It is called Tihai Janshu, which translates to the sea of questions, tactic. The philosophy is simple. An exam is a predictable beast. There are only so many ways a concept can be tested. The topper's goal is to have encountered and solved every single one of those variations before they enter the exam hall. They don't just do their homework, they willingly drown themselves in a sea of past papers, practice books, and mock exams. But this is not about mindless repetition. The purpose of the sea of questions is not just to practice, but to gather data for the second and most important pillar. Pillar 2, the mistake notebook, turning failure into a weapon. This is the secret weapon. This is the difference between hard work and smart work. Every serious Gaokao topper has a Tsuatibin, a mistake notebook. A normal student gets a question wrong, sees the right answer, and moves on. A topper treats their mistake like a crime scene. They meticulously document it in their notebook to ensure it never happens again. Here's how it works. Document. On the left side of a page, they write down the full question they failed. Analyze. On the right side, they don't just write the correct answer. They perform a deep analysis of their failure. Why did I get this wrong? Was it a simple calculation error? Did I misunderstand a core concept? Did I misread the question? Prescribe. Below the analysis, they write down the correct method in their own words and, most importantly, the key principle or trick they need to remember for the future. This notebook becomes the most valuable, personalized revision guide on the planet. 15 minutes spent reviewing your own failures is more valuable than 2 hours spent rereading a textbook full of things you already know. Pillar 3, the clockwork schedule, mastering time and energy. This immense effort is not powered by random bursts of motivation. It is built on a foundation of absolute, non-negotiable routine. The topper's day is a clockwork schedule. They do not wake up and decide what to study. The decision is already made. The schedule dictates their life. This eliminates decision fatigue and makes intense work the default state. Key features always include fixed wake-up and sleep times, dedicated blocks for specific subjects, mandatory short breaks for physical activity like stretching or ping pong to keep the blood flowing to the brain. And crucially, the final block of every day is reserved for reviewing the mistake notebook. This schedule is not a prison. It is a machine designed for one purpose: to produce elite academic performance with maximum efficiency. The sea of questions to build experience. The mistake notebook to refine your skill. And the clockwork schedule to guarantee execution. This is the system. It is a testament to the idea that greatness is not born, it is forged. It is forged in pressure, through relentless practice, and most importantly, through an intelligent and ruthless analysis of your own failures. As you face your next challenge, whether it's A-levels, university, or life itself, you don't have to study 16 hours a day. But you can adopt the principles. You can start today. Create a mistake notebook. It is the single most powerful tool you have.